Hey guys, on this video I'm gonna be showing you how I collect or harvest the seed from my tomatoes. That way I can reuse them next year. And this is an heirloom tomato variety, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be getting the same exact tomato next year. The way I do it, it may be different from other people, but the way I do it, it works fine for me. So you guys can follow my technique, or you can follow somebody else's on YouTube. But this one has been working for me for the past couple of years. So I'm going to be showing you the first thing you want to do if you want to pick the best tomatoes out of your garden. In this case, I just happened to find 4 large tomatoes. Since my backyard is a jungle, these 4 were hiding underneath many tomato plants. So they're perfect. They're already very ripened. Some of them have even bugs coming out, but they're perfect to collect seeds from them. So let's get right to it. Okay, as you can see, we already have sliced one open, and as you can see, not many seeds out of these tomatoes, this variety, but it's okay. You're gonna be getting probably maybe about a couple hundred seeds out of them. I'm gonna be giving most of those away because I don't need that many. I can't be filming, recording, and holding the phone at this. Slicing my tomatoes at the same time, or collecting the seed. So I'm gonna be pausing it and showing you step by step what I do. You're gonna be needing a spoon and a bowl. You can put right here on the side, and just pretty much you're gonna be scooping the seeds with a spoon manually. Or you can just squeeze the whole tomato right into the bowl so the seeds come out. Or you can just grab a spoon, and man, it's so hard to do this and recording at the same time, but this is gonna give you an idea. And pretty much you empty that into a bowl. I'm gonna place a bowl right here so you can see all the seeds that come out of this tomato. Okay, so this is how the tomato looks like after you have extracted all the seeds with your spoon. And this is the bowl where you empty all the seed, or you put all the seed in. And there's no way that you're gonna be able to get all the seeds out of the tomatoes, but there's plenty of tomatoes to go around. So what if we miss a couple of seeds? It don't matter because we have plenty of tomatoes. Anyways, I already did this one. Obviously, this part right here, this tomato is already over ripened, so I'm just going to dispose it, throw it away, and I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with the seed. I'm not going to record the process on every tomato because there's no need for that. I already show you guys how do I extract the seed, and I'm just going to go ahead and continue with what I have. And let me see what else if I'm forgetting. So the next step, once you have extracted all the seeds from every tomato, and you have the bowl, you may want to add a little bit of water to like right about there, and you may want to cover it with plastic, and maybe if you're using a bowl like I am in this case, you may want to put a plastic and wrap it around with a tape all the way around and seal it, because you're gonna be letting it sit for maybe about 3 days, 3 to 4 days max. And you may want to, and the reason to do that is because you may want to let the pulp release from the seed. And after 3 days, the seed, all the seeds are going to be resting at the bottom of this bowl, and at that time you can continue the process on cleaning the seed, the rest of the pulp that's around the seed. This is how it looks like after being sitting for 3 days. As you can see, the most of the pulp has separated from the seed. So right now is a good time to separate the seed from the rest of the water and the pulp, and I'll show you what to do next. But this is, I want to show you, this has been sitting already for about 3 to 4 days, and it is time to clean the seed. We're gonna be working with that right there. The rest of the seed we can just clean it manually, and we're gonna be using a much smaller screen to be able to rescue the rest of the seed that's sitting at the bottom. But that right there is how it looks like after 3 days. Got myself a smaller screen, and we're gonna screen it using this one, and okay. So the next step is to pretty much rinse off the seed that is trapped on this very fine screen right here. It's very hard to do this video holding the phone and trying to do it at the same time, but I'm gonna try to simulate the water faucet. Pretty much gonna put it up against the faucet, let it drip like that, and at the same time you're gonna be moving the spoon around, you know, pretty much cleaning all the residue, and at the end the only thing that's gonna remain is the seed, and that's how I do it. I'm gonna show you the final product in just a moment. But once again, it's much easier when you're not holding the phone and try to record at the same time. But this is pretty much going to give you an idea. I've been using this method for quite some time, for 2 years now, and it works for me. Don't forget, the trick is to let it sit for about 3 days in a jar. You may want to close it. You don't really have to, but you know, you don't want to stink up the house, because tomato, when it rottens, it can smell really bad. So I think that's the reason why you have to cover it or seal it. It's not gonna hurt your seed whatsoever. It's not gonna rot. Don't worry about that. But just seal it. Come back in 3 days, and this is the result. Not quite, but I still have to do some cleaning to it. Okay, so this is the final product. This is how the seed looks like after you clean it. This seed right here has already been dried. After you do all the cleaning, you just pretty much put it in a bowl and just take it outside to get some sunlight. Give it about 3 to 4 hours of sunlight, or you can just leave it on your porch and just pretty much let it dry. A lot of the seeds are going to be stuck together, but it's okay. Just go in and just separate them. They're going to be nice and dry and crispy, so they just break apart. Once again, this is the German Johnson tomato seed, and I'm going to be replanting it next year. And as far as I'm concerned, this is the hybrid, the heirloom type. So according to the to eBay, that the vendor says that I'm gonna be exactly getting the same extra large tomatoes that I got this year. So if this video was useful, I'm glad. Can leave a comment below, just for my own information, just for my own use. If you can just leave a comment below, and if you have any better ideas on how to collect seeds, how to save tomato seeds, you can leave a comment, and I'll be very grateful if you did that. Thank you for watching my videos and for subscribing to my channel, and I will see you in the next one.